When I approached Stop Suicide with this short film, I didn't expect to be standing here today talking about it. Before I say anything, I'd just like to thank Black Apron Entertainment for believing in this project. Without them, this wouldn't have been made. Also, I want to thank Ali and Dominica for taking time out to listen to what I had to say and for giving me a voice. It means the world, it really does. I didn't want to prepare much of what to say, because can we really prepare depression? Who can prepare to know one day you'll feel so low you won't want to live anymore? Right now, I can be fine. The next, I'll feel so numb to the point I won't be able to move. That feeling of worthlessness, emptiness. No one. But can we be? But we can be ready. And by ready, I mean aware, known of what we have and working towards getting better. My hopes that every school in the UK are to hold a discussion in class and bring awareness about suicide and depression. It is so vital. When I was in school, it was never discussed, and I believe if it was, I would have been aware of my experiences and worked towards seeking help so much quicker. Let's not be afraid of the term depression, the term suicide. Let's not be afraid to discuss this subject. Yet we all make mistakes when we say the wrong thing, but we must learn from that and not let it take away the fact of what we are doing here, and that is making a change for the better. I read something that really got to me the other week. Suicide is the biggest killer in the UK for men under the age of 50, not cancer. Now, by saying this, I'm not undermining cancer, as 1 in 3 people will be diagnosed with a certain aspect of cancer in their lifetime. I'm simply asking for this society to treat depression the same way as we treat illnesses like cancer. Why do we have to visibly see pain to know someone is suffering? It's upsetting to know the day we heard the news Robin Williams lost his life to suicide. People were questioning, how can he be down? He always seems so happy. That tragic event is what brought so much awareness. It's unfortunate that we had to wait until something so tragic, so upsetting to happen to realise what is happening here right now. Yet the media published some diabolical stories of how suicide took him. That wasn't needed. But what was needed is to know what illness he had, and that was depression. I use Robin as an example, as he was known worldwide and was seen to be the man to always make people laugh. We must seek to look deeper within the people around us in our lives. A friend calls me telling me he or she is suffering from depression and doesn't want to live anymore. I try and seek help for them to only be told I'll be put on the waiting list. This has to change. This must be a priority. Government backing or not, let's work towards making a change, being aware, being there for one another and fighting together. To anyone that is suffering right now, treat it like a flu. You must accept you're ill and work towards being better. Let's all stand together and demolish status, demolish pride, demolish the thought of expressing emotions as a weakness. It's okay not to be okay. Let's stand side by side.